Lawyers, supporters of the Senate President, arrive in the Code of Conduct Tribunal after about a month of recess. Shortly after, the Senate President arrives in the company of more supporters and makes his way into the court. Inside, he exchanges pleasantries. Soon after, the proceedings commenced. On the cross-examination by counsel to the Senate President, Mr. Bukola Saraki, the chief prosecution witness read out charge number 2, which alleged that the Senate President declared that he purchased the properties in Ikoyi, Lagos State from proceeds of a food commodities company when he purchased it with loan from a commercial bank. He was then asked to read the asset declaration form of the Senate President for the year 2007, and Mr. Wetkus agreed that the form indicated that the properties were bought with a loan from the bank. He was, however, quick to add that 4 years after, in 2011, the same properties were declared to have been acquired from proceeds from the commodity business of the Senate President. The witness was then asked to read the bank statement of the defendant, and he read that the loan obtained to purchase the properties in dispute had been liquidated prior to the 2011 asset declaration by the Senate President. He insisted that the manner in which the loan was repaid contravened the Money Laundering Act. But when counsel to the Senate President asked if the offense was that of money laundering and that the tribunal should not be the court to try Dr. Saraki, the prosecutor, Rotimi Jacobs, raised an objection, arguing that earlier during examination in chief, it was proven that the money used to repay the loan was given to some people by the Senate President in the Kwara State Government House. While the defense says it has made significant progress in debunking the testimonies of the prosecution witness, the prosecutor accuses the defense of wasting time.
The criticality of this case demands that one be thorough in cross-examination, and that is what we have struggled to do to the best of our ability. Now, the good news is we are getting to the end of that process, and I think we're going to conclude very, very shortly.
How can you say we are making progress in that kind of situation? How can you say because you just want to be thorough? That's why you are taking that kind of... It shows motive. It shows that the motive to delay this case and to ensure that the matter did not proceed.